Hello, welcome to another video of my series on physics. This is just the Shalm's Outlines Physics for Engineering and Science. I was working on this book, although I haven't gotten really far into it. I wanted to present my way of studying. Maybe you can compare it to your way of studying. This is self-studying, by the way. So I'm not following a particular course or a particular timetable, but I'm just doing everything as I can. So from this book, and generally any book that has first theory and then solved problems and then supplementary problems, or even just theory and then problems, is that I usually read the theory. For example, here I was right at the beginning, since this book is quite new, so I was reading like the theory and everything, and while I was reading it I was taking notes over here of the most important formulas that I can think of, and also usually also how to find them. For example, here I got like conditions on why these formulas are happening, and after that I continue it and maybe do kind of like something like a proof, not really a proof, but like how I got to these well-known formulas. This was really interesting to find out how we can get to them easier. This is also very interesting because like the notation that I used to do in school for derivatives is with the apostrophe at the end. So you doing this dx over dt is quite new and quite different for me, so that is really interesting. I really wanted to do this kind of stuff more and more. So doing everything like this, writing everything down while reading everything here, then I go to like solve problems. Here the solved problems were kinda easy, not kinda easy, very easy, and I was thinking it may be way better to just keep writing these solved solutions and just skip to the actual supplementary problems that are right here. So these ones don't have, many of them don't have a full solution, just like the answers at the end, sometimes maybe with a little bit of guidance. And until now I've worked a couple of exercises. Over here they do have the solutions to supplementary problems. As you can see, sometimes they just give you the formulas and then you have to calculate yourself. They give you the B, so everything is really easy, and you have to find out the T. I think it was in 3.14, I don't know, but still it's quite fun. And when I do the exercises, I just try to do it with what I remember from the theory. But when I don't know, I usually look at the formulas that I was writing on the separate piece of paper. This is something like a cheat sheet, or like a formula paper, not racing, but like paper with all the formulas that I've written. Some of the exams in Germany at the University of Stuttgart, for example, and I think other technical universities as well, they also allow you to bring this kind of cheat sheets into the exam room, and you're able to copy off of them. At least most of the open book exams, as well as most of the other exams that don't allow books. Just for example, in mathematics, for engineering, you are allowed just one piece of paper written on both sides with formulas, and not necessarily formulas. You can write literally anything you want. But yeah, and if I don't know even with the formulas right here, I usually look at solved problems. The solution is written, as you can see, very, very well and a lot, and usually they sometimes also have graphs over here as well. Like, it's really interesting, quite fun. This is just the beginning though. Until now I like this book very much, I have to say, but when I don't understand from the solved problems, and that can happen sometimes, I just flip one page and I look at the solutions, so that everything is much easier. Right now I haven't done a lot. From the third chapter I've done like 20 problems. On the other side I started 21. but still this is solid progress for just like 1 week, I think, tops, and that is other than university and other personal activities that I do, like doing going out, meeting with friends, meeting with new people, of course. University life is very, very interesting. If you have any tips on university life, like what should I do, especially in Germany, but also in general, like what did you do, especially to become smarter and a better student and stop procrastinating, that is like 100% the most important thing in my point of view. But then how did you study? Like, do you also study just like me? Do you also write the formulas or the theory or whatever you don't understand or whatever you want to remember first, and then solve problems using them? Or do you simply go into the problems first, and then when you don't know something, like you try to do with what you already know, but when you don't know, you go back to the theory and you read it once and then you go back? Like, how is it exactly that you study? I would really like to learn from you guys. Most of you should have already finished the first semester, so please give me some advice. But if not, I'm going to give you my advice, like my advice on whatever I am doing, um, and then I'm going to keep progressing and see how my uh, journey evolves. I will do another update when I finish most of the problems in these books. There are like almost 800 solved problems, but there are more than 1000 problems in general. I think supplementary problems, because there are many problems. As you can see, supplementary problems, like they have a lot of them. Very scary looking. However, Michael E. Brown did explain things very thoroughly, and I am quite excited for this journey. That was the video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.